Into I bet half of you are still having a lay-in because it is Sunday, but I'm at work this afternoon and I thought, "Do you know what? While I've got a little bit of time, I'm just going to check in with you all and see how you all are doing." It just seems like an eternity since I've asked you what you've been up to. Just been at work myself. This is day 6 days straight at work. And you know what it's like. When you're at work, literally, it's get up, have your breakfast, have a shower, get ready, go to work, come home, have your tea, get ready for bed, and that's how it is. And you're on like a roller coaster of constantly doing that. Really, I need to prop this phone up somewhere so I don't have to hold it because it's doing my nutting. Hold on. We did this last time and it crashed, didn't it? It fell off. Oh. So let me come a bit nearer. This'll scare you. I thought, oh, hold on. So still scary, Mary. My hair needs washing. There's no change there then. That's better, isn't it? No? Too far away? Oh my God. Can't get it right, can we? I did this last time and it threw itself off the table. So how have you all been? You all been all right? Like I say, it's just been a busy old week. I'm on that shift what I absolutely hate. If anyone works shifts where you're literally waiting to go to work because you don't start until halfway through the afternoon, it's not fun, is it? It's not fun at all. So yeah, I'm on that shift where I start after 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So yeah, people say you can have a lay-in and all that, but does anyone else get up at the same time regardless? I still get up at the same time. It doesn't matter. If I want to have a lay-in, I'll still wake up. As soon as the sun starts creeping around the curtains, I'm awake. And that's it. There's nothing you can do about it. I mean, it's opposite when it's winter. When it's winter time, yeah, I think I can. I think I can stay in bed longer. But when it's summer and it gets light at 5 o'clock in the morning, no chance. I'm awake. So I'm just checking in with you all if you've just been logging in, just to see what you've been up to. Because like I say, I've not been on here for ages and I feel like I've neglected you. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I've neglected you. Last week I did have 5 days off work, but the trouble was we were just doing jobs and stuff, enjoying the heat. It was 26 degrees where I live, Celsius that is. It was lovely and warm, and it was just, like I say, pottering around, going to appointments. I decided to try a bit of gardening. It'd be funny. It's going to be funny because I'll probably kill them. I shouldn't laugh, I'll probably kill the bloody plants because I like to keep things watered, and I think there's a fine line between watering them and over and watering them. Now then, and yeah, so last night, even though it was warm, I was feeling round in the soil, thinking, it's a bit like a bog. It's a bit boggy. And maybe refrain from giving them any more water because I've got some tomato plants. I don't know if you've seen it all. I've bought some tomato plants and I've bought some strawberry plants as well. And I'm having a go at trying to keep them alive. And what else did we buy? Oh, some tiny pansies. So I've got them all set up on the fence in little coloured pots. So I'm trying to be a little bit green-fingered. Yeah, just to see if I can grow something. Because like I say, I normally kill it because of, that's how I am. Trying to love the plants, kill the plants, but that's what I've been up to. So we decided we was going to do this gardening malarkey, but I didn't have anything to do it with. So I had to go and buy compost and all the plants, and do you know what I mean? I literally had to get everything. And I think last weekend we ended up going to 2 garden centres. We went to one and we took prices of all the, pictures of all the prices. I mean, a strawberry's a strawberry, but I think there's more to it, but hey ho. So we took pictures of all these strawberries and all these tomato plants, and then we went to another garden centre, what I thought would have a better selection. And bugger me, when we got there, it was crap. It was absolutely crap. So we ended up then going back to the first garden centre to get the stuff what we saw in the beginning, which was a right pain in the butt. And then I literally set to planting everything up and, you know, trying to suss out how you put it from one pot to another. We did it. It's all right. I mean, they're alive. But like I say, I think I've been overwatering them. And then went and bought some tomato food and then went and bought some plant food because I think tomatoes need something else. Don't ask me. I'm not, you know, I'm not Charlie Dimmock. I'm not bloody gardener's force or whatever they're called. I'm just me just having a bash at it. And it said that the tomato stuff has something else. I don't know if it's potash or there's something else in it anyhow. So you couldn't give it the other plant food. So I ended up buying 2 lots. And then I read about the tomato plants. It said, don't put any feed in until you actually see the bloody tomatoes coming. I thought, well, that's chuffing great then, innit? Because I've got the flowers, but obviously not got any tomatoes coming. So yeah, it's an absolute minefield. Who would have thought? I just thought you buy the buggers, plant them, give them a bit of water, and that's your cracker. But I've been messing around. Now then, Danny, how are you doing? Hope you're all right. I think last time I spoke to you, you'd had a bit of an accident. And remember these things. Don't ask how I do it, mate. It's a gift. But you'd had an accident, so hopefully you're over the worst of that. Sending hugs. We're just on about me trying to be the next Charlie Dimmock and buying all this gardening stuff and not having a chuffing clue what I'm doing. It's funny. It's funny. I buy all this stuff and I have all these ideas and I bet within a month they'll be dead. Shouldn't laugh. But hey ho, you know. As you get older, you suddenly start turning into your mum and dad, don't you? That's a problem. Apologies for my hair. It desperate need to be washed. It looks like a chip pan head. I just thought, oh, I ain't got time to wash it. I ain't got time. Like I say, it takes too long to prat around and dry it all and get it ready and everything. And with me being at work this afternoon, I mean, why? Another thing, why is it always nice weather when I'm at bloody work? Always nice weather. So I'm going to be driving around in my chuffing car with the aircon on, sweating me bloody bits off, aren't I? It's nuts. Oh, well, I've got a dent in my head, so I'm not even lying. I've got a dent in my head when my other half hit me with a £7 sledgehammer. I think I've told that tale before. But yeah, so there we go. We're twins. We've got a defect. Makes us special, hey? Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad you're on the mend there. So yeah, I hate this shift when I have to go. I will admit I can't stand it. Driving around the county, going to people's homes and not knowing where you're going and not knowing how far you're travelling and staying out till gone 9 o'clock tonight. One good thing, it's drawing out. We're nearly there, but then I was only saying this. Come next month, it'll be going the other way, won't it? It'll be getting bloody dark again. I mean, talk about depression. Chuffing hell. What else you said? My day off's tomorrow. I've really been stitched up, Danny, with this. So normally I have 1 weekend in, 1 weekend off. Oh no, not me. I've got 2 weekends in and 2 Sundays, like today, where I'm at chuffing work till 9 o'clock at night. And it's like, what? I don't have a life, do I? No, I don't have a life. So yeah, you can tell it puts me in a foul ass mood. And there's nothing I can do about it. I brought it up many a time saying, you know, it's not good. This shift is just not good. It's not good for me. I like routine. I like to know what the hell I'm doing, and I like to know where I'm going, and I like to have my regular patients who I go and see. I like going and seeing them, and I like to know where they live. And it's just like boom, boom, boom. You can whiz through your shift, and there's no surprises. Where this shift is just full of him. Full of them. You don't know what you're going to get. You don't know who you're going to get. A lot of them are newbies. You know, it's just like, oh, get stress. hey ho, just have to keep my head up and keep thinking about being off tomorrow. But it's another busy day tomorrow. I might be off work, but I've got a personal training session. Now, I think that's at 2 o'clock. So the problem with that is it's right in the middle of the day type thing, isn't it? So you can't bugger off somewhere like seaside and whatnot because you've got to get back. And it takes me half an hour to get to the gym I go to because it's not on my doorstep. So, yeah, it kind of screws the day up. And it's eyelash day. I know. I need them doing. I look like a bald bird or one of them parrots what sits there pulling them out. They need doing. So I've got to go to that. So that's sort of screwed up tomorrow. And then, so what day are we on then? Tuesday, I'm trying to convince my mother to meet up and do something before she buggers off somewhere in the motorhome, but I don't know. She's hard work at times. Oh, yeah, you said you was, didn't you? You'll have to let me know. You'll have to let me know what you write. I could sing it for you. Bless you. So, yeah, my mum, she moans and says, oh, we never get to do anything together. We never see each other. I'm like, right, I've got this window. I've got this small window. We'll go to one of the garden centre again, but you've got to do stuff what the people like, haven't you? Maybe more than what I like. And I said, well, we'll go to the garden centre, then we'll go for a crumpet or a tea cake, you know. We'll live in a dream, we'll do something, you know, what you like to do, but we're spending quality time together. Ugh. She's moaning now. She's moaning. We're going away in the motorhome. We have to pack the motorhome. I don't think I'll have time. I'm like, oh, chuffing Nora. You know, can't win. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know, again, if you know, because I put stuff on various different social media platforms, but when it was the Queen's Jubilee, I actually got my arm twisted right up my back by my mum again, because she was involved in planning for the local village. They had like a chapel what's been turned into a house, but the lady who had it, she wanted to do like the Jubilee celebrations, a bit of a theme, you know, with people wearing, now then, with people wearing costume from the period. So I looked and I managed to get, I wanted an RAF ladies attire, and no, I couldn't get one. I ended up getting American one, American ladies Air Force uniform in bottle green with a little hat and everything. And Mum said, right, we need to wear red lipstick. We need to be, you know, oh God. So she gave me some of her bright red lipstick. I don't do bright red. It's too in your face. But anyhow, she had some. So we whacked this lipstick on. And then she said, right, let's be authentic. She wanted to actually stain my calves with tea bags because obviously in the day, there was a shortage of nylon. There wasn't any nylon. I know, there was no nylon. So there was no stockings, right? So she said, oh, we can stain your legs. I'm like, piss that off. I don't want my legs staining with a bloody tea bag. Anyhow, she talked me into having the eyeliner drawn down the back of the calves. So I had a bloody eyeliner mark down the back of my calves. To tell you what, I couldn't get it off. Couldn't get it off afterwards. So then, yeah, all day I was trotting around in this full US Air Force attire. And everyone was staring at me because no one else had got dressed up either. So I stuck out like a sore thumb. And I was so nervous. I was so nervous. And I wanted it to, you know, be on stage and get the singing done and just say, thank Christ for that, it's done. But no, I went on stage till about 6 o'clock, and I'd been there all bloody day. And the time it was my time to go on stage, my throat had just dried up. It dried up terribly. And I didn't even have any rehearsal. I didn't have any rehearsal either. And this guy who had brought this equipment, his own equipment, was supposed to be like a wedding singer. I thought, shit in hell, right? I'm going up against a bloody wedding singer. I mean, I said to him, I went on stage and I went, I'm really sorry, everyone. I am a bedroom singer. I'm not a wedding singer. I'm not a bloody professional. I've been roped into doing this out the goodness of my own heart for the community. And it was like, oh my God. So anyhow, we did it. We did Vera, what's it called? Dame Vera Lynn will meet again. We did that. Yeah, that was all right. It was all right. And they was all sozzled by then because everyone had been taking bloody bottles of wine and everything. Do you know what I mean? They'd all been taking loads of alcohol. They were out the faces. But we had a few technical issues. They had a screen with the words, a bit like karaoke for you to follow. But you couldn't see the chuffing screen, could I? Couldn't see the screen because of the sun. I was like, oh, again, not even practice. Talk about cold turkey. So yeah, we did well. Oh no, I mean they have like Danny's. They have that sort of stuff, don't they, for people who have got like imperfections on the face. But no, I've had camo paint on before in my younger days. Went to a few army barracks and we ended up, you know, having on the old chops. But that come off, luckily. But yeah, walking around with eyeliner on is not the best. So yeah, I was gonna give you a line then, but I don't know if I can. Right, are you ready? Right, try and do this. My gob's dry because I've been yakking. Are you ready? We'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Keep smiling through, just like you used to do, till the blue sky drive the dark clouds far away. Probably got the words wrong, but there you go. Not bad, not rehearsed, just me being a plonk. Do you want another bit? I like this bit. This is my favourite line. So will you please say hello to the folks that I know? Tell them I won't be long. I'll be happy to know when that I saw them go, I was singing this song. I'm running out. Well, yeah, that's what we was doing. But like I say, I can't remember all the words. Chuffing hell. I have enough remembering what I'm doing at work. Oh, so, yes, that's what we were singing. And then we was singing other stuff, so... What, in pain? In pain, Danny, in pain. Did all the cats start screaming their heads off and all? Oh, I am a hard taskmaster, aren't I? I really am. Oh, I know. Some of the classics are really good, aren't they? Really are. Now then. Yeah, I do. Do you know what? I once went to see a patient and they said, you was a witch from a previous life. I was like, wow. I've had some shit said to me before, but never that. Maybe I was back in that era as well, hey? Maybe I was around in the 1940s. But yeah, I did, when I was younger, I did actually have another crack on the stage. I did borrow somebody's RAF uniform then, and I look spiffing, as I should say. Mum killed all my hair. She killed it all. And again, the bloody bright red lipstick come out and the drawing on the back of the calves again, we did. But yeah, it was a bash. But I mean, and then I sold that that uniform. I actually sold it for the same price I bought it for because I got it off eBay. I thought, well, someone else can have some use out of it, can't they? Hey, I might even, if I remember, try and put a picture of me when I had it on to see what you think. I don't know about that, dearest. I'm just me. And do you know when you go amongst people who are miserable? Oh my God, don't it get you down? I had it at work the other day. I walked into office, and it was like a bloody tumbleweed moment. Not a single person lifted their eyes up to make eye contact with me and didn't even say hello. I thought, oh, well, I'm not going to say what I thought. I was not impressed. I just like, there's no need, is there? Why are people so bloody miserable? There's no need to be like that. It's depressing, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, I think that's where I got it from, Danny, my singing. Because I was an only child until my sister came along when I was 9. Big age gap. A lot of time spent on my own. A lot of time spent with adults. Had to grow up pretty quick. Went through a lot of heartache with people dying of cancer, and I think that's what made me eventually become a nurse. But singing, it makes you feel better. I used to like trying to write songs too, trying to put words down, how you feel and stuff like that. And some songs, obviously, what the professionals have written had lyrics what actually made you think, well, do you know what? That's how I feel, or that's how I'm going through. That's actually relevant to how I am at this moment in time. So I used to spend a lot of time singing in my bedroom, believe it or not. My mum would tell me off. Turn that bloody radio. Turn it down. I can hear you. Well, that's the whole point, mother. And then she'd start coming in and saying, oh, that song doesn't suit your voice. I'm like, well, you weren't listening a minute ago. Now you're bloody Simon Cowell, bloody critiquing me from downstairs. Make your chuffing mind up. But yeah, I know. I think it's a good form of medicine. Laughter and singing is a good form of medicine, definitely. Oh, mate. Do you know, it just, like I say, you always know when there's something wrong with me because the one and only time I'm quiet. If I'm ever quiet, I'm either seething, furious, right? Furious, which I was this week, and or upset about something. Yeah, I wear my heart on my sleeve. I'm quite readable, if you understand what I mean. I'm quite, well, there's something up with her. I'm quite, you can tell. You can tell if there's something up with me. Because normally I'm chatty and I've got a fun sense of humour and, and I like to cheer people up. I like to try and bring a little bit of something into their lives, depending on what they're going through and the things I see and the patients I look after. And yeah, man, it's tough. It's tough. And you have to know when to bring the humour and when to turn the humour off. And I know how to do that. But I know how to be a real person as well. And I know how to let them speak, let them get things off their chest. But then I empathise and I say, I've been through all these things as well. Because some nurses, obviously, especially younger ones, have not got the life skills and they've not been through the deaths and the funeral arrangements and what's around the corner and what's the next step. And some of my patients obviously have never had anyone pass away and die in their family. This might be the first one, and I have to obviously steer them through it, and to be honest with you, you go away and it's with you. You can't forget. So yeah, definitely, Danny. You know me. You've been following my channel for long enough. I've got a good sense of humour. But there's a lot of people that wind me up out there too as well. There is a lot of prats about. I'm sorry. There is. There's a lot of prats driving and all. God. And don't you think, right? Sun's out, dickheads are out. That's what I think. Oh my God. They just wind me up proper, driving erratically, driving like, I don't know, and they're literally gonna end up. Now then, James, you're literally gonna end up taking a lot of people out because they're driving that's bloody stupid. I mean, they come past you and there's a car coming towards you and you're like, hello, there's a bloody car coming. So you end up having to slow it down to give them a gap to get in. And you're like, you know, is it really worth killing yourself just to get in front of me? Because some of them, I tell you, they really get my goat. Oh, I know. Sometimes I have that effect on Danny. Danny, I make people laugh and then they choke. Like, I'm killing him. I'm like, sorry. You know, all of a sudden they're coughing and the guts up. I'm like, oh, sorry. I didn't mean to make you choke. We was just having banter. I'm choking myself. We was just having banter, you know. But then obviously they're laughing. They're like, thank you. That's the best laugh I've had in ages. So, oh God, James. They're literally, it's like, do you know what? If you want to race cars, go to Silverstone. Go to Mallory Park or Oulton Park or Brands Hatch. Have a pissing track day. Go to the Nürburgring where you're all going the same pissing direction. You'll get me started here. Do you know what I mean? Go in the same direction where you're all dickheads and you all know you want to drive like you've took your brain out and left it outside the car. Drive like that. Don't do it on the pissing road because you don't know if there's going to be a frigging pheasant, a deer, a cyclist, someone coming the other way because you've not judged it. You'll kill some bugger. And guess what? I have to stop because I am on the register as a nurse. If I'm first on the scene, or if there's no other medical people there, I have to stop. So it's great. Thank you so much. You've just given me another job. Do you know what I mean? So please think on if you're going to start driving like a dickhead, because I don't want any extra work. I'm up to my eyes in it as it is. Oh, bless you. Well, Mr. Bluebean still needs his operation. It's not very nice. At the minute, it looks like a polyp still, like sticking out his bum, and it stinks, and it bleeds, and he needs an operation to put it back in. But he's just trying to get everything sorted so he can have it, because he's had this operation once before, right? And within 7 days, it were back. And I was just like, do you know what? I'm not putting him through surgery again straight after. Because Frenchies are not good with anaesthetic. They really are not good. And I bailed my eyes out while he went to the vets because I had got it in my head that he was going to die. Don't, it'll set me off. Care so much. See, welling up just thinking about it. Yeah. I thought he was. I thought he would. And I never forget when the vet rang and said, oh, he's all right, because I thought he was going to go. So I'm hanging on. I'm hanging on until, you know, I've got some time to look after him, because I don't want him to be on his own when he's had the operation and come home. I don't want him to be poorly. And no one here, so I feel a prat now, but this is what I'm like, you know, too caring, too loving about everybody. And so, yeah, and then he's on gabapentin, Mr. Bluebean is, which is a nerve blocking tablet because of his back. He's got that condition, what Frenchies get. Was it IVDD or whatever it is? You know what I mean. He started with that. And I can't afford him to have spinal surgery. I can't. So, yeah, Mr. Bluebean's on the medication. So, yeah. He's on the tablet every day. He was on 6. But he's on 1 tablet now, and he's doing the trick. He is doing the trick, but the The problem is Mr. Bluebeam thinks, oh, I'm invincible, I'm on payment leave, I'm going to stand up and bark at every pissing dog that walks past. I'm going to jump up mum every morning. I'm going to jump up the gate so next door can pet me. And the problem is he's not supposed to be standing on his back legs, is he? He's not supposed to. And you try and tell the dog what's got nerve blocking tablet, that there's a problem because he feels great. But I can see his legs. He's stiff in the back end. I can see it. And it was me that diagnosed it, you know. I think because of my job as a nurse, you got to have this holistic approach. So when you walk into someone's house for the first time, you have these spider senses. You're assessing people from top to toe, looking at the surroundings, looking at how they're living, looking if they can keep warm, look if they've got a smoke alarm even, looking if they need a walking aid, medication. Yeah. And I did that with Bluebeam. And I sussed out straight away, early doors, that there was something wrong. And it was me what diagnosed it. So, and it never switches off, does it? It never switches off. So, oh, thanks, James. I know. Well, my last dog, if I show you, I ain't dusted, so you'll think it's disgusting, but I'll show you. I don't know if you can see. That was my Rottweiler, Tyson. And I think I've got a picture. Let me see if I can find you a picture of Tyson. And this was traumatic. Hold on. There he is. There's my boy. There's Tyson. Tyson was 9. Tyson was 9 years old. I didn't even know he was ill. Come down the stairs one morning. Tyson sat up to greet me. Just flipped over backwards. Just started breathing rapidly. Eyes sort of suddenly stopped dilating and died. Awful. Took me 6 years to get Mr. Bluebeam. I couldn't even walk down the dog food aisle. I was heartbroken because I didn't know my dog was even ill. And I felt so bad for that. So bad. So, yeah, having a pet is a huge responsibility because, you know, it's emotional, isn't it? Looking after him and you get attached and everything. So, thank you, James. Sorry, and I didn't mean to upset you all, but yeah. And then Mr. Bluebeam gets poorly, and I'm thinking he's 7 this year, and then you keep thinking to yourself, well, in a couple of years he'll be 9. Does that mean he's gonna die? So yeah, I'm trying to get Mr. Bluebeam fit and well the best I can. He's sat here at the side of me if you want to see him. I'll show you. There you are. Hey, Snuff. Hey, Doo-Doo. Have you got the baby? You got little dog. You got a little dog. Have you got a little dog? That your favourite toy? You love that baby, don't you? Huh? One ear up, one ear down. Don't you? Hey? Oh, my bloody nose is running now. It's set me off now. God. I've got candles. Anyhow, enough to make me get upset. I've got to put my working head on Anta soon. I've got to face the next 7.5 hours walking into new people's homes and yeah, looking after them. So, on that bombshell, time's clocking on, guys. I'm going for a daily dog walk, but I'm not taking Mr. Bluebeam. He's too warm. Even when we take water, it's too warm for him. He just throws himself in the grass. And carrying him at 20 odd kilos, even though I go to the gym, is too heavy. He's too heavy, you know, so. It's all right. It's all right. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining. Take care. I appreciate you joining. Have a lovely day. Thank you, Danny. Thank you. Like I say, I'm going to disappear now. I'm going to clear my head. Go for a walk. Like and subscribe to the channel. I will keep trying to bring you stuff in between me going to work constantly. You know what it's like. Thank you. Mwah. Appreciate it. Like I say, bear with me. I am not someone who's a slack ass, who's, you know, got this channel and can't be arsed. Just to say, with me being at work like this week, 6 days out of 7, long ass days, drained, burnt out, but I still want to make time for you guys. Please subscribe to the channel. We're trying to get to that magic 1,000 number to see if we can have some adverts to make some pennies. If I can get some pennies, might be able to sort Mr. Bluebean out a bit sooner, hey? Who knows? But anyhow, thanks again for watching. Thanks again for liking and subscribing. Have a cracking Sunday. Give your loved ones a squeeze. And we'll see you on the next one. From me and Mr. Snuff. Bye for now. Take care.